On second down, here's Bortles. This is caught by Hearns. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
To the back of the end zone, but too high. Over everybody and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. This is fielded at the goal line. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works. Garoppolo looks to throw. Middle of the field, it's Robinson. The 20, 10. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 70 yards. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call, but he got it and took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
Gold now out to kick it away. That's fielded in the end zone. They'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see what they have planned, because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. Play clock winding down. On second down, here's Fournette. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. They'll wind up losing 3. And now it's third down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Here's Brad Nortman now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked out at about the 3-yard line. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, That's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are. And after the play on the ground, that brings up second down here. Looks like the defense in press coverage here.
All right, here we go. Green 39. Green 39. Back up.
Garoppolo to throw on second down. Finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll mark him down right around the 9, just shy of the 10. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're going to face a third down.
No. Check. Patriot. Now let's go. Green 39. All right, now. No. Check. Patriot.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he will have the first down as he's up to his 17-yard line. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving. So here we go, 1st and 10 now. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, taking a step back, and we look league-wide for a second. On Tuesday the 16th, Pro Football Writers Association named the all-rookie team. Who was on the ledger?
Well, let's start with the headliners. Let's start with the Offensive Rookie of the Year, Alvin Kamara, running back from Tennessee, third-rounder with the New Orleans Saints. And Marshawn Lattimore, their first pick in the first round. This past season, a cornerback out of Ohio State, the Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, and Kamara shared that offensive honor with Kareem. And the Jags get to him as down he goes. Marcel Darius able to swap him from that defensive tackle spot for a loss of 5. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long?
All right, here we go. Green 39. No. Check. Patriot.
Now Garoppolo. And the pressure gets to him again. Malik Jackson. He's the one to get him this time. And back-to-back sacks are going to bring up a 4th down. Here's Bradley Pena now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. And he's able to get it out of there, and this is a pretty good kick. Taking it about the 36. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. Bortles now on 1st down. And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. Touchdown, Jaguars. Mercedes Lewis, 47 yards. And the Jaguars have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter.
It used to be that if you were a big wide receiver and the coaches wanted to make you a tight end, you resisted the move. Now it's almost a glamour position because they have the mismatch advantage. Are you going to cover them with a linebacker? They're probably faster. A defensive back? They're going to be bigger. Tight end is the new big-time position.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And San Francisco gets set to go here. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
Complete to the right. This is Garcon. That one goes for 24 yards. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Garoppolo, and he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. Calais Campbell in there to get him his second sack now of the afternoon. On second down, here's Garoppolo. And the hit jarred it loose. It's incomplete.
That's very well timed there defensively because it's not a bad throw, but the collision came at the exact time he was reaching to bring in the football. Really, really well done.
Decent offense, just better defense. I think you're right.
Here we go now.
On third and long, it's Garoppolo. And that is incomplete.
Well, we're not playing 3 yards in a cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football, because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Here we go. Green, Detroit. Back 99 Philly. Here we go. Gone. Back, watch him now, Barney.
Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And able to find Garcon. And he takes this one down all the way near the 30. 26 yards on the pickup there. And that leads to a San Francisco first down. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Over the middle, and he's got Goodwin complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Jimmy Garoppolo, the starter here, finally lured away from the Patriots. What are some things you like about JG?
Well, I love his makeup, meaning obviously he has a physical ability. He can throw the football, but he's mentally tough as well. And he developed while he was there in New England. They actually trained him to be a...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Calais Campbell getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon.
Barney. Here we go. Watch him now, Barney. No. Check, Patriot.
Now Garoppolo throwing on second. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to third down.
And after that completion, you can understand why so many teams in the league are emphasizing speed on defense at every position. The tight ends have created so many tough matchups now. If you can't run with a tight end as a linebacker, this is going to be the result every time.
This is 3rd and 2, maybe the biggest play in this football game. Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. The Niners on third down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. Here it's 3rd and 2.
Green, 39.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete. So now it's 4th down and short, and whatever they do, run or pass it, they've got to pick up the first here.
Yeah, and you mentioned running it. That is still an option, but as you also said, they've got to do it quickly and get back to the line of scrimmage.
One score down, here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. To throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin. And the return just out across the 15 to the 16-yard.